Hello everyone, welcome back to WTV. This is the Manchester United versus this is the Arsenal versus Manchester United review. Um, so yeah, it's at the Emirates. Some news, of course. Rafael Varane, Ronaldo, and Scott McTominay all back for this game. Of course, all of those are injuries that it's good that those players are back, especially Ronaldo and Varane, and it's good that McTominay is back as well considering our midfield options have been cut down, which we'll also talk about. And we do have McTominay available. Of course, the midfield will still be interesting because will Matic be able to play a game again? Will be able to start another game, or will we have to give Hannibal Melsbury a run outs? Actually, no, we can't because Hannibal Melsbury actually played for the Manchester United under 23s today, so I don't think he'll be making. I don't think he'll be playing tomorrow. But Garnacho did actually travel with the first team squads to London, so that's why he didn't play today for the under 23s against Arsenal. Short time was also there in training along with Alvaro Fernandez. So it's good that we're getting some new players training with the first team. That's always nice to see, of course. And so Arsenal, of course, fantastic team. Um, they when you think about Arsenal, you normally think about attacking football. Um, Mikel Arteta, of course, I do actually see a bit of a resemblance. Like if you see the goals that Arsenal and City scored, they're a little bit similar because like the amount of times Arsenal passed the ball is insane. It's kind of like Pep system, which makes sense because Arteta was the assistant at Man City, and it has worked out for them at Arsenal so far. And like, I mean, if Arsenal get a top four, they just build a statue about it outside Trafford, outside the Emirates. Because getting a top four with that team is an incredible achievement. Uh, it's an incredible achievement, and yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this game goes. Um, Team news: Tomiyasu has not actually played. I don't know. He might not have played a single game in 2022, but he is fit. Well, he's not fit, but he might be fit for their game against us. But I mean, they beat Chelsea without Tomiyasu, so I'm sure they're capable of beating us without Tomiyasu. And if Tomiyasu does play, it's only a good thing for them because it strengthens their squad much more. Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so yeah, just talking about Arsenal, Tomiyasu might be available for the game. He's not really played that much in 2022. Um, Also, Varane, McTominay, and Ronaldo are all available for this game. And Paul Pogba is out for the rest of the season. A bit unfortunate. It's kind of sad to think that Liverpool game would be his last game for United. Um, that's sad to think about. But I mean, hopefully he's back for Palace because we have a two-week gap in between Brighton and Palace. So maybe he'll be fit for that game. But let's see. Um, yeah, so like, what do you like? What do you have thoughts on this game?
Yeah, it's a massive game, and this is a game that everything's leading up to. This it's almost like a title decider, but not like title decider, but like it seems like whichever team wins this, you could argue has like a 1 foot in top four. But you
Hmm.
still have Spurs is still taking account there, which Arsenal play next month against them. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a very tough game. Arsenal are on good form. I don't know if you saw, they actually beat Chelsea and the derby.
I know.
Yeah, and so Chelsea didn't do you any favors here, and yeah,
Buddy and Katie as well.
man, it's crazy, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. What like as a United fan, are you how like on a scale 1 to 10, how confident are you?
Um, I would actually say around six because we like like the players like Varane and Ronaldo make a big difference in this team. If you look at our results, we never concede more than two goals with Varane in the team. And like whenever we have high scoring games, normally Ronaldo's a part of that. And he was great against Arsenal last time as well at Old Trafford. So I think those two are crucial. McTominay, I wouldn't say he's not really been great this season, but it's good that we have him. I mean, need him right now with Paul Pogba out, and I mean, but a midfield of Matic and McTominay does not give me confidence, but I mean, it's probably our best midfield duo right now, so we're gonna have to roll with it. Um, and Ten Hag is announced now, of course. He is Manchester United's new manager. He will take over from next season. And so, of course, that could be a factor because maybe the players like they know who the new boss is going to be, and they might want to impress him. So that might be a factor in tomorrow's results. So yeah.
Yeah. So definitely. So I guess we should discuss team news coming into those games. So who is currently out and who's currently injured for both teams? I think Partey is still out.
Oh yeah, and
Um,
Porte's out. Tomiyasu, he might play, might not play. It's a 50-50 with that.
he'll probably be in the squad. I think he'll be in the squad, but I don't think he'll
Yeah, but
start.
he probably won't start.
Yeah, that's the important thing. Let me see. I'm looking at FootMob. Let me see who they say. So it says, oh, Tierney's out. Well, I didn't even know.
That's a big loss.
Oh, yeah, that's a huge loss. And then
But
for
but I heard
United,
but I heard Tavares was good against Chelsea.
yeah. Well, I didn't get to see the full Chelsea game, so I can't really comment there. But
But I heard he was good against Chelsea.
yeah, interesting. Yeah, and then for United, let me see. Pogba's out. And then obviously there's that other guy who's out. I don't want to mention his name,
So,
but he's
no,
out for he's out for
we
disciplinary
don't talk about
issues.
him. We don't talk about him.
Yeah,
And then
yeah, and the Shaw's out. It says, and the
yeah,
Fred is out, and Cavani is out.
Cavani's on as well. Yeah.
According to FootMob, I'm not sure if this
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
I think this is accurate, right?
yeah. It's true. It's true. Rakitic said all this as well.
All right. So now with those players missing, I think it'll be interesting to see how the game pans out. Um, obviously, I think both teams will probably play 4-2-3-1. I imagine.
Yeah,
Um,
like we play more of a 4-3-3.
yeah, it might be it's gonna be like a 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1. It's gonna be like one of the two, and it's kind of like similar in a
Yeah.
way. So
Yeah, it's similar, but like in a 4-3-3, Bruno plays in a bit of a deeper role.
yeah. So definitely, yeah, I guess we should discuss a little bit tactics here. How do you think
Yeah.
United's gonna approach this game? Like, do you think they'll try to go on the
I think
front foot?
I think I think we will go a bit on the front foot, and I don't know if you've heard, but Harry Maguire was threatened actually. I think yesterday
Yeah, I
with
heard.
an email. Yeah. So like I don't think Maguire should play this game, and the Athletic have said that Ragnick will likely not pick Maguire for this game. And I think it makes sense because it was a traumatic experience, and that email I was sent to him, it was taken seriously because the police got involved, so it was obviously a serious investigation. So and aside from his footballing ability, I don't think he should play. I think he should take a few days off, and even if that and that's and besides the points, like he's not been good this season, and I would have dropped him anyways. But I think it's even more of a reason to drop him now. So and it's like with Varane in the team, I think we'll play a higher line. Um, and yeah, I think we will go a bit on the front foot, but it'll be interesting to see how the midfield battle goes. We'll probably lose the midfield battle, but because Madison and McTominay are not a good midfield pairing, but let's see what happens with that. Arsenal, I think they'll do their own thing. They'll play a bit of that Pep Guardiola ball. And we seem to struggle with that. But I mean, we coped with that last time. So yeah, I think it'll be a pretty even game to be honest. And
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you. I don't think there's gonna be. I don't. This is almost. Yeah, I don't really think any team will really dominate this game. Like I feel like it'll be kind of like a 50-50 game,
yeah,
possession wise. And we saw how close it was in Old Trafford. It was a close game, and where obviously Ronaldo saved the day. And I believe United won 3-2. So it was a
yeah,
close game. I could imagine this game also being close too.
hmm
My concern with United though is um I feel like the attack is really, really underwhelming. Like other than Ronaldo and Sancho, I don't know who else is gonna score. Like I
I
can't
mean,
trust Bruno. I can't trust Rashford. Like who else do you think could score? Like other than
I
Ronaldo and
think
Sancho?
I
Because
think Elanga could turn up.
Ilanga, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I would say he's definitely there. I would say he's probably been the actually I think I would say he's been better than Rashford this season.
Yeah, he has been. He has been.
So you know and it'll be interesting because like I said, I think you guys are gonna need Ronaldo to step up because if Ronaldo doesn't step up, I don't see you guys winning this game. It's gonna be very difficult.
Yeah, but like
As
he'll
for
only
us,
step up. He'll only step up if we create the chances for them.
yeah, that's true. Like you can't like expect him to like create something out of nothing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and of course, Pogba is also one of our creative players. We just lost creative output there with Pogba gone. So Sancho and Bruno also have to step up now.
Yeah. So yeah, and then for Arsenal, as I said, I like Arsenal team. This Arsenal team is looking good, and Nketiah, man, scored a brace in the last game against Chelsea. Although I will say though, I think two of those goals were mistakes. So maybe he got the benefit of the doubt, and maybe he's actually good. But then again, we know Lacazette isn't really that clinical. So you got Emil Smith Rowe, Odegaard, Saka, man. And I even asked an Arsenal fan. He said that he wants to see Nicolas Pepe start. You know, yeah, we haven't seen him in a while. Maybe he can do something in this game.
I mean, to be fair, Pepe does actually tend to do well against United. Like, he's done well against Shaw a couple of times.
Yeah, I'm concerned with Arsenal though with the midfield. Like, Xhaka, we know can be very hothead. We know he can get, he can get a red card. That's not a far
Yeah.
fetch to say, right? And El
So yeah.
Neni, I don't know. I don't think he's that good. I think he's kind of average, in my opinion.
And I mean, they have. I mean, who's there? I mean, Smith Rowe's good, but
Yeah, and then the defense. I mean, the defense I think is kind of.
I
I don't
think
know. I
I
feel
like
like both.
like I think it's like with Tierney and Tomiyasu, I think it's really good, but without them, it's a bit meh. Like I mean, center backs are they're decent. Gabriel and White, decent. That's a good pairing, but Tavares he's a bit inconsistent. And who even is the right back? Like Cedric?
Yeah, I think Cedric will be the right back.
Let me see
Cedric
who.
Soares.
They actually played Holding in the last game. They actually played Holding at center back and White at right back.
Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, I saw that right now. I'm looking at the football. They actually have Holding as a center back, which is interesting. So maybe they don't
That just
trust.
came off the bench. So okay, so I mean, yeah, they could do that, but I think that would be a bit like it would make life a bit easier for Elanga, I think, because or Rashford, because I think like White, I think he's good defensively, but I don't think he's suited to that right back role. Like he's
Yeah,
probably not used to it.
yeah. As I said, this could be. This is a very like both teams around like the same area. Like I don't think there's any team like both these teams have like issues with the
I think
midfield.
both teams have the same issues and the same strengths. Both teams' strengths are their attacks, and both teams' weaknesses are their midfield.
Defense. Yeah, yeah, midfield. I would say, and maybe a little bit of defense.
Their defense.
Uh, yeah, maybe. So, yeah, it'll be very interesting. So, um, yeah, definitely. It's hard to predict, as I said, and it's a huge game for both
Also, by the
teams.
way, why isn't Martinelli playing for Arsenal? He's been good, right, this season.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. So you probably should ask. Let me ask some Arsenal fans. I guess I'll ask later, but maybe. I mean, I don't know, man. Martinelli. I guess his goal scoring hasn't really been there. Um,
I mean, he has 5 goals this season. Not too bad, I guess, for a teenager.
yeah, I'm not really sure exactly why. And
I
as I
mean,
said,
they have some good options off the bench. I mean, last game they benched Sambi. He's still okay, I guess. Like I said, Martinelli and Pepe. It's like they have some decent options off the bench.
yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, that's true. As we said, it's a very much they're very very similar teams. And looking from United's point of view, you got and then I believe the next game you guys have is against Chelsea. I think after this,
Yeah.
so that's going to be huge. And yeah, I think for Arsenal, I think they have West Ham after this game, so uh, it's going to be interesting to
Okay.
see.
I mean, yeah, both teams have difficult games after this.
Yeah, as I said, so and as I said, in my personal opinion, I think Spurs have the easiest set of games in the top four race, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I faced most difficult opponents.
Yeah, they have the hardest opponent remaining, like of the bunch.
Yeah.
But you know, So I guess we should do so according to this website, the Foot Mob, this is the predicted 11 for Arsenal. They have Ramsdale in goal, Nuno
Mm,
Tavares as left back, Gabriel center back, Holding as center back, the White as right back, the midfielder Xhaka El Neni, then the front four, the attacker Emil Smith Rowe on the left, Odegaard in the middle, Bukayo Saka on the right, and the striker Nketiah. So that is the Arsenal team there. So is there
mm.
any players that you're worried about? Is there any players you think could hurt United on the day?
Saka, of course, one of the best players in recent years. I'm worried about him, of course. And Telles hasn't been on good form at all. So yeah, that is a bit of a worry. I think Odegaard. I'm a bit worried about him as well. He scored last time he faced us. And, like he's dangerous. Smith Rolls, of course. Like I mean, it's pretty much the whole attack apart from Nketiah. And I know Nketiah scored a brace last time, but I still think Varane and Lindelof should be able to handle him. So it's mainly the attack that concerns me.
All right. I guess we should move on to United 11.
Right now, let me just do it. Okay, okay. So I already made in the back four. So yeah, I think the back four explains itself. The Gea, Telles, Varane, Lindelof, and Dalot. I'm pretty sure we picked this 11. We picked this not. I'm pretty sure apart from Lindelof, all these players played the last time we beat Arsenal. So yeah, and so CDM, half the matches, I guess. What else?
Yeah.
Then McTominay, in, then next Bruno. It's not going to go form recently, but who else do we have? Then after left, I would go for Alanga and Sancho and Ronaldo.
Mm. Yeah, it seems like a pretty interesting 11 you have there. So yeah, I think that's probably the best 11 you guys have on paper with
Yeah,
all the
right
injured
now,
players out. Yeah, so
yeah.
yeah, definitely. It's gonna be very interesting to see how this game pans out. So I guess I think what'll be interesting. I think a combined 11 would be interesting for this game.
Okay, yeah, we can relax. Yeah, we can do that. Sorry, let me just.
Yeah, I remember we did for United and Liverpool. We know that didn't really.
Yeah.
Maybe
Uh,
this one's a better one. This one will be a lot more.
yeah, yeah, it'll be more even. Okay, right. So in goal, I would go for the Gea, in my opinion.
Hmm. Oh yeah, actually, manager. Who would you pick for manager? Oh yeah, actually, let's start with manager. For me, I'm picking Ralph Rangnick.
Arteta. I would
Yeah.
actually go for Arteta.
Oh really? Interesting.
Yeah, because thinking about it, if you see Arsenal, because Arsenal have actually they've really impressed me this season, and I think Arteta, I do have some Pep vibes from him because if you see some of their goals, I'm not sure if you saw one of their goals. From one of their goals, like it was like what they did, they played it out from the back, and from their goalkeeper, they went all the way to the opposition's box, and it was a tap in for I think I'm not sure I forgot who it for Lacazette I think like it's so. Like those type of goals remind me of Pep Guardiola's football, and if you think about the job Arteta has done this season, he's exceeded expectations highly. I think people probably thought they would finish sixth or fifth, but right now they're fourth. So I would actually go for Arteta.
Yeah, well, I pick Ragnick just because I feel like he's been more experienced with more different teams other than United. He did a decent
Yeah.
job at Leipzig and Hoffenheim, so but like I said, and and I respect what Arteta's doing at Arsenal, but he hasn't really done much else outside of
I mean,
Arsenal.
technically, right now it should be Ten Hag for this Arteta. Like technically,
Yeah, well, it's Ten Hag for next season, so we can't technically
yeah.
count him for this one.
And
But yeah, if it was
so
between Ten Hag and Arteta, then I would pick Ten Hag.
mm, yeah, same. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah,
in goal,
formation.
yeah. I would go for David De Gea.
Wait, what formation would you choose? I think
Yeah,
4-3-1
I
is
think
best.
4-3-3, I guess.
Okay. Well, I would choose 4-2-1 personally.
I mean, yeah, I guess we can do. I guess that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Right. Alright. So yeah, in goal, I De Gea in my opinion.
Hmm. Actually, I kind of want to pick Ramsdale here for this one because I think he's been really, really solid. De Gea has been good too, but I think
The
Ramsdale.
highest my player of the season.
Yeah. Ramsdale. I don't know, man. When it comes to big games, David De Gea, I've just not really been that impressed with. Like distribution wise, I've just not really been that impressed with. And yeah, I have to pick Ramsdale for this one. But it's a close one though. Like you could, I like it's. I think it's kind of like your personal choice. Like who do you prefer? Like I don't think there's a clear, obvious answer. So
But just a reminder, he got man of the match against Liverpool when he conceded 5 goals.
yeah, yeah. I mean, like I said, I don't. I personally, I don't think De Gea's distribution is good, in my opinion.
But like, wait, but like, where have you seen that though? Because and like, I mean, that might be true, but it hasn't led to any goals being conceded this season.
Yeah, I know, but uh, let me see. What was it? Maybe I'm thinking of the Manchester Derby.
The
Maybe I'm thinking that
Derby,
one.
I'm pretty sure someone else was responsible for the goal as well, though. I think it was not only there. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, I think it was one that Old Trafford, if I'm
Yeah,
not mistaken.
I think it probably was Maguire.
Yeah, I don't know, but like I said, both keepers are great, man. I mean, I would love to have both keepers, but I'll just go with Ramsdale just to be different. But you could go with David De Gea, that's fine. You know,
Yeah. Center backs, I guess Varane and White, I guess.
Varane. I would actually pick Gabriel. I think Gabriel's been solid.
Gabriel? Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Ben
wait,
White. I don't know, man. I'm not that convinced with Ben White.
I mean, yeah. I mean, everyone talks about Maguire for 80 million, Ben White for 50 million. I mean, like at least Maguire played in a World Cup semi-final. What has Ben White done?
Yeah. Do you rate Gabriel?
Yeah, I think it's good. And to be honest, I would have it's like last in that summer, where we got Cavani and Donny. I think I would have gone for Gabriel in that summer.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Gabriel's good. Okay, let's move to right back.
Right back.
Um,
I mean, I guess let's do like when if everyone's fit. So if everyone's fit,
yeah,
it's Tomiyasu.
yeah. Tomiyasu. There's no. I'm sorry, we can't put
Yeah.
Wan-Bissaka
And
there. We just
left
can't.
back, Tierney.
I mean, what about Delok? Do you think? I mean, Delok's not been bad,
He's
but
been
I
good,
think
but like Tomiyasu's been better.
yeah, yeah. And left back, yeah, I would put Tierney as well.
Yeah, into the midfield pivots. I guess Thomas Partey will be included, so I guess I would go for Pogba and Partey.
Actually, if we're going by this season, I think Fred's been better than Pogba this season, in my opinion.
I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, fine. All right, I'm not Fred.
Well, that's me personally. Like,
But
obviously Pogba.
but yeah, I do agree. I do agree actually, because Pogba hasn't even got good in recent months.
Yeah, but if we're going like by overall player, obviously Pogba's better.
Yeah.
There's no denying
Now,
that.
now this is
But,
an interesting one: Bruno versus Odegaard.
ooh.
I mean, I'll go for Bruno, but that's probably biased. Let me check goals and assists, because like for Cam, in my opinion, most important thing is goals and assists. Let's see how many each of them have.
I don't really want to. I don't really want to be. I mean, well, I mean, stats are important, but I think we need to look like. I don't know, man. It's a tough call.
Bruno, 15 goals and assists. Let me check Odegaard's. Done. Martin Odegaard, where are you? Okay, gotcha. So he has. Oh yeah, that's not okay. There. Okay, 10 goals and assists. So.
I don't know. I think like if we're going by over, like excuse me, sorry. I think sorry, I don't know why my voice so dry. I think overall, if we're looking at this season, I think United fans have been very vocal about Bruno. Like I think a lot of people have complained about him, whereas I don't really see Arsenal fans really complain about Odegaard.
But I think yes, the expectations are probably lower with Arsenal fans because they finished 8th last season.
Yeah, that's true. But I've seen some Arsenal fans say that we can finish above Chelsea. So I don't know, man.
I mean, those fans will always be there, though.
I don't know, man. It's a tough call. I mean, I think it's like it's remember how we had it. It's like the goalkeeper situation where it's like they're kind of
Mm,
like both been like okay. They're like personally, I would go with Odegaard. I've been more. I think he's had. I think he's been more impressed. I've been more impressed with Odegaard this season than Bruno. Bruno's been good too, but I feel like Odegaard's been more impressive. So it's kind of like the
mm,
goalkeeper thing. Like I don't think it's like a right or wrong answer. If that makes any
mm.
sense. So,
So off the right one, this is interesting. Okay, Saka versus Sancho.
ooh,
So honestly, I mean, I think Saka I'd out this season.
I would put Sancho on the left actually.
Yeah, it's very, yeah. Sancho versus Metro, yeah, Sancho, yeah. And at striker, I don't think there's any competition.
It's
Ronaldo versus
Aubameyang.
bloody Nketiah.
Aubameyang. I'm joking.
I mean, even Aubameyang at Barca, I don't think he's been as impressive as Ronaldo.
Oh yeah. Obviously, Ronaldo's been better.
Yeah, so yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 United players in and 5 Arsenal players in.
Ooh,
So
yeah,
that's
interesting.
a lot.
It's very balanced. Definitely indeed. So, oh man, um, it'll be interesting to see how this game pans out. Let me look at the record. What's your record at Emirates Stadium? What was the? Let me see the
Not
record.
that good. I think the last time I think we beat them was the FA Cup under Oli.
Yeah, that's FA Cup though, so it's not really the same as the league.
Premier
So I'm looking
League.
at head to. Yeah, I'm looking at head-to-head record. So Arsenal got 7 wins, 7 games have ended in draws, and United got 12 wins. So let me
Okay.
see this right here.
Good record.
So last time you guys faced, United won 3-2. Then the meeting before was a 0-0 draw. Arsenal won 1-0 at Old
At
Trafford.
Old Trafford.
Then won
Mm.
then 2-0 Emirates, 1-1 draw, and 2-0 win for Arsenal. So let me see. I think I see this right here. The last time you guys won against them in the league was in 2017.
Was that wait, who was? I think wait, that was did Flank score that game?
It says Valencia, Antonio Valencia scored. Lingard scored a brace. Lacazette scored.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, I got it. Okay.
Wow. Oh my goodness. I'm looking
Yeah.
at the stats for this game. It looks really weird. Like Arsenal has 75% possession. You guys have 25, and yet
It's
you guys.
Jose Mourinho. What do you expect?
Yeah, I know it was so weird, but yeah, that was a
Also talking
huge.
about Valencia, he was so underrated. Valencia. No one ever talks about him ever.
Yeah, very underrated indeed. So yeah, this will be interesting to see how this game pans out. As I said, this game is massive for top four, and
Yep.
yeah. So let me ask you this question. I got a better question for you. I was going to ask for your predictions, but let me ask you a better question. How do you think United can get top four this season? Like, what needs to happen to for them to get top four? Like, how many points do you think is needed?
I think 60. It's thinking. It's right now we have 54 points. We have 5 games left, so the maximum points we can get is 69. I think we need at least 66 points to get top one.
Okay. Yeah, and remember, you still have Arsenal, Chelsea, those 2 games to play. And
Yeah.
I think
So I mean, if
Brighton.
we beat Arsenal, draw against Chelsea, then win the rest of our 3 games, we should be able to get top one.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I feel like top four kind of hinges on these 2 games, in my personal opinion. Like,
Yeah, it does.
oh yeah, if you lose both games, then I think it's done.
Also, goal difference will also be important, so we need to
Oh
improve
yeah,
our goal
goal
difference.
difference. Yeah, let me look at the table right now. What's the table looking like?
Goal
So,
difference, we have a slight goal difference. Spurs, okay, we're not catching up to Spurs in goal difference, but Arsenal, it's possible, but unlikely.
Oh my goodness, I didn't even realize you guys have
Yeah,
the
we have a
worst
worse goal
difference.
difference than Wolves.
Wow, that's
Because
very
of
very.
it's because
That's
it's
very.
because of a Liverpool game.
Wow, dang. Yeah, that Liverpool game really haunted you guys goal difference wise. But yeah, I mean, as I said, man, it's a huge game, and Tottenham they're going to be playing Brentford this weekend, so
Brentford.
that's gonna
I
be huge.
mean, I mean Brentford. I mean, they can get results. It's
Yeah, I
possible.
think Brentford. I think Brentford might be able to get a draw from that game. I don't think
Yeah,
Tottenham.
I mean, or maybe even a win. I mean, like they smashed Chelsea for one. So
Yeah, and I think they also. I think they beat. What was that? I forgot the team was
they
called.
drew against Liverpool, and I'm pretty sure they beat Spurs last time, right? I think, but let me just check actually. No, okay, no, Spurs beat them 2-0. But still, I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah. They also, I think they just won against, what was it? I forgot the team. What's the 19th place team again? What was it called? Oh, I
Watford.
remember now. Watford. Yeah. They won against Watford, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, they're actually on a good run right now. They beat Chelsea, then they beat West Ham, they beat Watford. Now they have to play Spurs.
Yeah.
And so actually after Spurs, they play us actually. So hopefully down two goods. So yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
be
So,
interesting.
um, yeah, as I said, man, it's a huge, huge game. Um, for this game, I'm gonna go with the draw. I think the draw is a
Mm,
safe pick here, and I don't know, man. As we said earlier, man, both teams are around the same. I don't really feel
mm.
like much will be separated, and I'm gonna. I was gonna say 0-0, but I don't know. I feel like that'd be too boring. I don't really like to break 0-0 draws. Just personally, just I don't know. I just don't like to personally. I'm gonna go
I'll
with the
go
1-1 draw.
for. I'll go for 3-2 to United. That I think will be a high scoring game. Both teams' strengths are their attacks, so I think both teams will utilize their attacks.
Yeah. So definitely. Yeah. The thing, what I noticed with Arsenal is that they're a team that wins a lot of games in a row, but then they're a team that lose a lot of games in a row. Like if that makes any sense.
Yeah,
Like I feel like whereas United, I've noticed this season, it's like you guys win one, draw one, lose one. Like it's like
yeah,
that kind of
very
pattern.
inconsistent.
Yeah. So at least like Arsenal can at least have a streak with.
Yeah.
So that's the big difference in my opinion. So that might just be enough. So on your honest opinion, I want you to be honest here. Do you really believe that United? Like, where do you think United will get at the end of the season?
What?
Like, oh, where do you think United will finish? Like, do you still think they'll get top four, top five? Like, where do you think they'll end up?
Um,
Like,
I
be
think,
honest
I
here.
think, I think we'll end up fifth.
Oh, interesting. Which team you think gets fourth then?
Uh, I'll say Spurs.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, believe it or not, man, I still think you guys might get top four. I
Obviously, yeah, it's possible. Of course, it's still possible. Of course, like all we need, like we just need to win four of our last games and not have less than one draw.
Yeah, yeah. Like I
More than
said, I
one.
feel like, as I said, I feel like top four hinges on these two games. And like I said, if you fail, if you lose both games, then it's really done, in my opinion. At that point, it's
Yeah.
over. And
Uh,
so it's gonna be really difficult. As but like I said, man, and the reason why I think you guys might get top four with the other two teams because I know Ronaldo's gonna want to make a point. Whereas other teams, like I don't know if Kane or Nketiah or Lacazette are real. I don't know if they're gonna show up. They're like Kane, I think could show up, but I'm not like it's not a guarantee if that makes any sense. Like I feel like it's more likely Ronaldo will do something than Kane does, in my personal opinion. So, and I can and we can and I don't know if I could trust Lacazette or Nketiah. And if you don't really have a good striker, it's kind of hard to like win be consistent, get that top four spot. It'll be very close though, very close. Like this could come down to like I think imagine a top four gets decided by goal difference like that or like 1 point. Like that would be crazy, right?
I mean, that probably will be the case because three of those Spurs, Arsenal, and United have all been very close to season.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, do you think? I mean, I think it's those three. I don't think. I think West Ham is. Yeah, I don't think West Ham is going to get it. Let me see what they are. 52. Yeah, it's a bit.
I think they'll get it to Europa League.
Yeah, I think they're going to focus on that. And Wolves, I guess, have an outside chance, but I don't think.
Yeah,
Yeah, and Leicester obviously no. Their goal
yeah.
difference is bad anyway. So yeah, I think
I mean,
it's basically those three teams: Arsenal, United, and
yeah,
Spurs. Yeah, that's what
yeah.
we.
Um, could be
Oh yeah, I
interesting
forgot
again.
predict goal scores. Um, that's a tough call. I feel for some reason, I don't know why, but I have a feeling that Fred will score. I just don't know why. I feel like someone unlikely will score for United. Like I feel like you wouldn't expect this guy, but he's gonna score. Something just tells me. And Arsenal, I don't know. Maybe I guess I'll go with Odegaard. I guess.
Mm.
Yeah, that's my thoughts.
So United, I think I'll go with Dallo. Um, Dallo, I think McTominay. I think he might get a goal, and then Ronaldo,
Ooh.
and then for Arsenal, I guess I would think I think yeah, I guess Odegaard and Martinelli off the bench.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Fred is injured. I'm sorry. I'll say McTominay scores then.
Uh, I mean, you would be surprised to see McTominay shooting ability.
Yeah. I heard I know he can score a lot of bangers.
It's a great shot on him.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So yeah, so heading on off there. So anyways, guys, that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications to be notified when we upload our next video. Make sure to join the Football Alliance Discord server. Links in the description below. Watch along of post tomorrow on the CB as always, and see you guys later.